Hello everyone, this is Luna and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I know that Yuri's event is almost over, so I would like to use my resources while I still can. And also, Yuri, you're a disaster. You spawned at level 4,900. I really don't think I'm getting better out of you, am I? This is not your best. Your best is at a higher level at like 5,000 or some shit. You don't even have the max amount of life points. Although, if you try to stop me this time... No, do not stop me like that or you will suffer for it. I mean, I am supposed to be in the middle of a villain arc, even though I'm kind of not doing the best job. But, I mean... I'll get there. Trust me, I'll get there. Trust me. Do I want to get there, though? Because I'm not sure I do. What would happen if that occurred? I don't think I want to know. I would prefer if we stopped being a disaster. We, meaning you know what, but I'd like to move on. Actually, am I ever going to get to move on? I don't know. I'll have my hands full for quite some time now. I mean, I still have to finish the Slacker arc, which I haven't really started. But, I mean, I'll get there eventually. I have to catch up with uploads, which will take me... Like... Dude, I do not want this theme music. I have not won yet. I am nowhere near winning. I am not near winning. Look at his life points. It's only turn 2. He could ruin this. Oh my god. Yuri, if you really mess me up, I fucking swear. I'm not nice, Yuri. I may seem nice, but it's, I'm faking it. Although I'm not sure if I can really say I'm faking it very well, but I mean, I can be nice, but I can also be a huge bitch. And you never know what you're going to get until I decide which mode I'm in. And I don't know which mode I'm in until I've had time to think about it. And if I haven't had time to think about it, then I don't always know. Alright, Yuri. I want to kick your ass right now. I want to kick your ass. This might be the best I'm going to do, so do not screw me over. If you screw me over, I will be pissed. And do you remember what happened to the last person that pissed me off? You know, that was actually not what I usually say, but... I mean, I didn't notice until later. Probably because you've never actually made me... You've never bored me, so I guess that's why I messed it up. Because the last person to make me bored actually... Well, I don't think that... Who was the last person to make me bored, to be honest? Because I'm not sure if I remember that information. I mean, it's been a while. It may be a bit dated at this point. But, I mean, a lot of things I say are a bit dated. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna summon another Stardust Dragon. It will be important. It will be very important, and I'm gonna try to make sure you don't screw me over. I know that you like doing that, Yuri, but do not be a disaster. I am the disaster in this duel, not you. Although I'm doing a terrible job at being a villain, but, I still insist I'll get there, alright? I will. Trust me, I know. I can feel it. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. So far, I've been mostly controlled. Yeah, the videos in this event have been controlled. Even though you may not believe that. Well, I am having an existential crisis, so there is that. Although I'm not sure if I should blame my country for the existential crisis. That's just, I'm not sure it's entirely to blame for it, but it's definitely not helping. Okay, I'm going to try and get to an Xyz monster. I don't know if I'll be able to summon Dark Rebellion because Yuri doesn't like that monster. He just tries to stop me from summoning it. I mean, I know that I could summon it, you know, if I tried harder. But, I mean, I don't feel like it's that hard. It's just, I must not be doing something right. Although then again, there are times when I do summon it. And then Yuri gets to be pissed. Because I absolutely want to get on his nerves. I mean, he gets on my nerves. At the very least, he's not boring. But he says that I'm boring, well, fuck him. I am not boring, I'm anything but. I can be a bit of a... I'm just too much of a bitch to be boring, you know? Okay, I can Xyz summon. Good. So far, he has not ruined me. Yuri, I've gotten experience about all of this. I just don't know how well I'm doing. I'm trying to get a good idea of where I'm at. Okay, I'm not able to do the calculations in my head. I cannot do that. I can't do math in my head. I'm really terrible at doing that. I've got partial and Fantasia. It's partial because every now and then I do get visual imagery in my head. I don't even know why. Some of it is kind of weird. But it's definitely not as clear as what some people get. And then I just get very jealous of those people that can see things in their head. And then there are the times when I'm like, you know what, maybe I don't want to remember things. Maybe I don't want to remember things better. You know, if I could remember things much better than I do right now, would that be good or bad considering some of the nightmares I've had? I'm going to just go off on a limb here and say I'd probably be very, very terrified if my memory was better. Imagine the things I'd remember. Imagine how scarred I could be. What if I experience sleep paralysis again? I don't actually want to experience it again. I've just been terrified ever since I first experienced it. And I know that it's not really something that's common to experience. I don't have the sleeping disorder or anything, but even though I don't have sleep paralysis as a disorder, it still terrifies the ever-living shit out of me. Like, harmless my fucking ass. If I could see that, I think that I would be traumatized. And I know what I saw that night because I was able to see enough. I saw this shadowy figure beside my bed just staring at me, menacingly. I don't know how I could tell that he was staring at me menacingly, but I could tell. It was some very terrifying menacing. Yeah, I did come here to annoy you. I came here right to annoy you because your event is almost over. Okay, that's probably the best I'm going to do, but we'll see. Excuse me, no. Alright, fine. I'll duel you at level 1000 and then I'll use another item. I cannot believe you did this. I decided to annoy you, so you decided to annoy me back. Fine then. I'll have to annoy you again. Yuri. I mean, excuse me for a moment. You said what to me? I'm what? Oh, you don't want to say that to me, I'll kill you. He calls me feisty. What the fuck? I don't even know if that's true. I mean, most of the duels I play, I lose. I've done the math. It's very flawed math, but okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's close to right. Although it might be a little less than it was last time I calculated it. I think I've had some more losses since then. Probably brought my win rate down. I still win more speed duels than rush duels. Which is weird because rush duels are newer. And supposedly they're easier. But I guess because I'm insane, I obviously have a preference. I'm not even sure if I have the preference for a good reason. It's probably a terrible one, to be fair. I mean, I do like both formats. It's not like I have anything against Rush. I just get more losses when I play that mode. And let's not act like I don't get a bunch of losses when I speed duel, because I do. I just admitted it. And honestly, if I didn't admit it, well, there's a bunch of footage to show that it does happen. A lot. A bunch of footage. Some of it hasn't even been uploaded. But it will be eventually. Probably. I'm not sure how many videos will be in the Soccer Art playlist. I know there's a number of videos that will go in there. But I don't know how many just yet, because I haven't decided which ones are good enough to go in there. I had to at least listen to them first, and I've taken a long time to even get to a point where I decide to record again. Because I can be obsessed with multiple things at once. I'm very good at doing that. I'm sure Yuri would know. And why would he know? Well, you know what, maybe I should tell everyone all of my hobbies. It might be kind of cringe. Although who really cares? I don't. But I don't want everyone to know my secret. What secret? Well, honestly, I'm not even sure. I'm still trying to think of those. For a plot that I'm doing. You might be like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't want to actually say what I'm talking about. I just want to duel and ramble about random shit that most people aren't going to understand. Like, the feisty joke is a joke. You may not understand how it's a joke, but I mean, it's a subreddit specific joke. It's a joke because I was on a subreddit where that's just something. I'm not gonna mention which one. I don't even want to mention that I go there. Why? Well, because, listen, I've got a bunch of issues, okay? I think we all know this. And of course the government is not helping me. If anything, it wants me to be worse. Source. Rich people. Oh God. If you take away my healthcare, I will become one of the biggest bitches you have ever seen. Oh God. You know, unlike most people, I could probably survive my social security check coming in late. I could probably survive if it's late. But if I don't get it at all, then that would suck. It's not like I'm the only person. It's not like I want to be reliant on social security, okay? I didn't decide in the womb that I want to be crippled by depression. I didn't get to make that choice. Though I do think that I may have inherited it on both sides. Same with anxiety. Which, double severity right there. My depression is so bad that without medication, I'm just not able to function. With anxiety, I can kind of function, but I'm toxic. It doesn't destroy me as much as not having antidepressants, but my anxiety should still be treated or I'm just toxic. Trust me, I know this. I made a friend uncomfortable once, and that's why I decided to take my medication. I still feel guilty about that. I wish I didn't do that. That was rude. Okay. Alright. Dude, yeah, I don't think I'm getting you at a higher level. I mean, I'll try, I guess. Yeah, you aren't giving me your best. You're gonna have to just not give it to me out of spite. Although, to be fair, I guess you do have a motive, considering I did say that I came here to annoy you. But you already got your revenge and you annoyed me back. And now you want more revenge? Oh, well, I am all about revenge. No, seriously. I am about that revenge. I always need revenge. If you fusion summon, you will die. You are not allowed to fusion summon. Although surprisingly, I haven't worked a fusion monster into this deck. I could probably do it. I've got plenty. I could probably do a lot of things. You know, I fusion summon all the time, but I managed to fit a pendulum monster into this deck, but not a fusion one. That's because this deck is so synchro heavy. It's very heavy with synchros. And Dark Rebellion is only in there because of the extra deck slot that I don't even remember when I got it. But I had that slot open. So because we were given that slot, I just put Dark Rebellion in there. Okay, I'm gonna put the pendulum card there. We are not going to discuss if I'm making good moves. We will only discuss if I win. And I better win. Yuri, if you try to win, well, you might win. I've seen you get wins, but usually I'm auto-dueling when you get those. And the times that I wasn't auto-dueling, I just bricked. Bricking happens. It's a thing. Okay. Well, I hope I don't take too long with this. The video is going to get long soon. So hopefully I can do this quickly. Meaning what exactly? Yeah, I'm not exactly the master of faster over here. I mean, really? I'm more like... I just don't feel like going that fast. I don't feel like going fast at all. I don't want to go too slow, but I don't want to go too fast either. Right. Okay then. I mean, the problem with going fast is I've just never been a type. You know? I like to do things at my own pace, which sometimes means I'm going to take forever. Honestly, it's a pretty dark sign if I take this long to catch up with anything, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm still behind on uploads. I haven't been finished with uploads for a long time. I just got behind 1 year and I haven't caught up fully just yet. But I am close. Closest. I swear. I will get there. Okay. Alright, hold on. Yuri, I am going to make sure that you do not feel like using summoning. I want to destroy you, so you don't want to fusion summon because you're that destroyed. Yeah, I'm not exactly mastering the English language right now, am I? Not really a good sign for me. Not really a good sign. As someone trying to break out of writer's block, I'm doing a terrible job. But at least we know that I've got the words for that. I'm definitely not behind on typing words. I can do a lot of that. I can prove it. I have proven it. There is evidence everywhere on this channel. And I've typed things that well, one person on the internet was like, I don't even want to read all of that. And that was hilarious because understandable. But it definitely wasn't the longest thing I've ever typed. So I was like, bruh, that is the one thing you don't feel like reading? Dude, I am known to type much worse. I am known to type things so long that I kind of reconsider if I should post it. Yeah, I'm not really good at being short. I may be fun-sized, but I'm definitely not very brave when it comes to what I say. Should probably fix that. I want to be a writer. I'm not doing a very good job at improving myself in that regard. But it is hard to break yourself out of something when you're blocked. At the very least, dude, can you just let... Alright, fine. Dude, what did I tell you? Okay, fine. I did have one good duel against you. I guess I'll let you have this. But I will hold this against you. Yeah. Damn! Damn, that hurt. That hurt me so bad. You did this to me, Yuri. You did some damage to me. Do you see the damage, Yuri? Do you see what you've done? You're full of shit. You think you're perfect just the way you are? No, I think you're just a bitch. You're just as bad as I am, if not worse. Wow. Yeah, I think we can say he's worse than me for a number of reasons. And any former claims that I'm worse than Yuri are not founded in reality. And by the way, I have claims that I'm worse than he is. But I'm not! I'm not. I would not do half the shit that he's done. Although, I have done some shit, but not anything as bad as what he's done. Alright. Well, you've destroyed whatever I had going for me. Thanks, Yuri. Okay, hold on a second. Activate my effect, I may as well. The duel is almost over, so I can just use the effects now. You fusion summoned. I did say that if you fusion summon, you will die, but honestly, you're not the best person to duel, are you? I mean, I got fed up with Spectre too, honestly. I think both of you are terrible. For similar reasons. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would say the exact same reasons, but definitely some shit happened there. Dude, are you living through this? Yes. Dude, you... Alright, fine. You do realize your event isn't over yet. I will be back here. Well, that sucked. Be right back. Guys, that's gonna try things up for this video. I will be back shortly.